Okay, we are back with another Dokkan battle video. In this one, we are taking a little bit of a look at this pan, and I had a lot of trouble, like, wanting to set up all of these showcases for the support units that just came out. Well, not really came out, but, like, just, like, re-released, had their EZAs and everything. Because, like, a lot of them are, like, really good, but they're also sort of, like, like, niche characters. So, like, also I want to move myself over slightly. It's like, let's say, like, you have, like, Real, though, who's on, like, 3 teams, but he's, like, so good if he just had better teams to run him on, but he's limited to having only 3. Like, when a lot of these units, like, first came out, they were all, like, really good, because it's like, oh, yeah, all the teams are mono teams anyways, you throw this on, every unit on that team's getting key 3, 40% attack and defense, you know? And then, you know, as we moved into category meta, it's kind of like a little different because it's like, oh yeah, you want to use Kaba, but you can really only run him on like a team that has like a lot of like SCR units on it, otherwise he's not worth it kind of thing. But now that we're in like the 200% meta, it's like even worse to have these kind of guys like be such niche picks. Like again, when they first came out, it was like really cool. Like, oh, we have like General Realdo, and then we have like Pan and Gear. Is her name Pan and Giru or just Pan? No, it's just Pan. Okay. And then we have like Second Form Cell and like Tien or Kid Gohan and Base Vegeta. Like these really cool options, and like some of them like Kaba, Vegeta, Gohan, like they're very like still usable. Like they still got plenty of teams to be run on just because pure and hybrid Saiyans, etc. But it's just like getting them that last like 30%, getting them on the full 200% teams is a little tricky. Like this pan does have that, but it's on the pan team. So not only would there be 3 pans on that team, but like the AGL options weren't the best. It was basically just the Goku suit like we kind of already have here, but like they just didn't work too well on that team. It was looking like I probably could have made it work, but I was like, I don't know if it's just worth it to get them that extra 30%. Especially because like I kind of figured that the main point of these units, because so many of them do struggle to actually get that extra 30% or even have teams we run with in general, is they're not really the main points. Like they're here to make other units look good. So like that's kind of what I'm doing here today. So we do have a couple of Super AGL options that we're running here with Pan. We got Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We got this new free-to-play Goku that just came out. Like, well, not just came out, but like just EZA'd and like Awakened. I'm struggling to remember like Awakened and EZA'd and that stuff than just saying release because that's just incorrect information. So like we got these guys here. We were kind of like on a bad turn setup just because I was like, well, these Gammas are like a good, solid test fight. You know, they won't blow us away immediately, so we can actually take a look at the unit. But we're all AGL. Thankfully, Pan does have her, like, guard active, because for those who don't know what they do, is that if you have 3 AGL units on the team, they guard for the first couple of turns, basically. So, like, we should be, like, okay. We should be, like, solid for the first little bit. Also, so she's at 170k defense right now with guard, and then her super attack effect is raises allies. Is it just... No, okay, it's just raises allies attack and defense by 30% for 2 turns, which is just... super good. Like, if you want to hear, like, what I think you should build her with immediately, just, like, additionals and then dodge built in after that. Like, she's not here to deal damage. What you're wanting from her... Oh, okay, well, we could still be, like, dead here. We don't have a lot of HP. Oh, we took that. We took that. Yeah, no, like, look at that damage. They are not here to deal damage. So her getting the super attack effect off literally just boosts up her own defense and then makes everyone else, like, hit and defend harder. You know what I mean? Defend harder. That's a good sentence. Yeah, let's go with that one again. No, it just makes everyone around her just do better, you know? Like, so if you can get away with her in slot 1, then absolutely just put her there, because it just makes the team so much stronger. And then if you want to, like, put her in, like, slot 2 or 3, she still works, so it's like a 2-turn buff anyways, or you can just focus on buffing up that last slot. It's like having her double super somebody, it just buffs her up by so freaking much. Okay, what's the best way to handle this? I think the best way to handle this is to do that, to get all that to drop down, and then we're just going to go ahead and get a sweet, succulent heal from that. And we could be in a little... I think I'm just going to pop one of these, just because I don't want the Gohan in the back to die, because he doesn't have his guard active right now, or his additional... I don't think he has his additional built in right now, just because I think he needs... to be above 58% HP at the start of turn to actually get the additional super. So we're just not going to worry about him right now. I don't want him to eat a super attack, die, and ruin the run. Especially because I got a lot of showcases to run today, babe. We got a lot to do. I figured I'd kind of split them into 2 different categories of, like, here are the guys who will work better against the Gammas, and the guys who will work better against Cell. So, like, you'll have, like, Kaba, who just builds up the whole match. You have the Kid Gohan, who builds up the whole match. I'll be running them against Cell, because he's a longer event, and so we can, like, see them at, like, their full power, essentially. And then there are some who don't really have, like, as good or, like, build up super effects. Like, Like, when I say, like, as good, I mean, like, say, like, physical Gohan. His super attack effect is not good. Not good. Again, he's like a support unit who builds up his attack. Like, he just doesn't build, like, let's say, like, if they all had, like, slightly more unique kits that, like, worked better with their, like, super attack effects they got, like, if that physical Gohan got, like, an additional super attack, so he could actually, like, be dealing damage, then, like, that works. Ooh. That was a slightly little bit of a rough little thing right there, but it's fine. But yeah, no, I'm wanting to run him specifically with, I want to run Pan specifically with an AGL unit on the team, just so that we can actually, like, see her, like, buffing him up. Okay, how many are we gonna get here? Ooh, 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 oh, let's go. Okay, what we at? Okay, we're at, like, almost 300k with, like, guard. That's, like, decent. That's decent, right? It's, like, I don't know. That's, like, fine. Granted, I should specify, she is only at 55% right now, and her links are only, like, levels, like, 2, 3s, and 4s. I get into link levels Pan specifically a little bit. Ooh, look at that, 3.8. She's just hitting so hard, man. Look at her go. Just because, like, I didn't want, like, to go in, like, having them link level 10 or anything like that, or even, like, high link levels, just because most people don't have these units, like, link leveled at all, because most people didn't get them until they just came back and were guaranteed. So I'm like, I feel like it'd be disingenuous to have them link leveled, you know? Like, I've still been link leveling since I pulled them a few days ago. I just haven't been link leveling them, basically. Okay, let's just go ahead and let's try and take out Mr. Gamma 2, the swaggiest lad around. Let's just go ahead and do that. But for, like, the Pan, oh no, Goku, you're a dick. Okay, well, I'm gonna pop another one of these because I don't want God Goku to take a normal attack from Gamma 1 and die. Oh, I hate that. That was so annoying. I didn't even notice it till the last second either. Shoot, it's fine. It's fine. But I do think the Pan is, like, fine. You know, she does support for the 2 turns, along with leaving her 60% support to the super class. So she's, like, fine. My only issue with a lot of these units is they were made so unequally. If they all just had Kaba's, like, SA effect, where he raises attack and defense for 50% for 9 turns, golden. All of these guys would be great if you can fit them in on a team, put them in on a team, because that's just a powerful effect, you know? But, like, Pan herself, like, you were looking at, like, she had, like, that almost 300k, so after that super attack effect, she basically went up to, like, 400k with guard, which is, like, not the worst, but it just doesn't hold up very well. She, like, very much so needs, A, more orbs, B, link levels, because she does have some good links with, like, GT in there and Shattering the Limit, which are both defense links. They won't, like, make her, like, go from, like, 0 to God, basically. Oh, I need to free up some space on my computer while we're doing this. Hang on. I could have sworn that I was fine, but I guess not. Hang on. Let's just go to videos really quick, and, we can delete this one, yeah. Hang on. I just need to go really fast, and sorry for the slight interruption. I thought I had more space on my computer, but I definitely don't. Where's my trash? Where's my trash can at? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Empty. Yes. There we go. We're all good, right, guys? Anyways, it's like she herself makes the other allies around her, like, very powerful. Also, I think this will probably be, like, the last turn we have for a round. Should I? No, I shouldn't. So, hang on. Is it 4 turns from, like, her entry turn, or just 4 turns in general? I want to see. Okay, yep. 4 turns from her entry turn. So this was the last turn of her having her guard active. So let's just go ahead and go like that. And she's not very well built up right now, just because that was not AGL key spheres. So that sucks. I was hoping that we could eat, like, a little bit of damage, just so that we could, like, see her, like, make the whole field become AGL key spheres. That'd be nice. Okay, well, she's dead. And well, you might think that that's a slightly lackluster ending. We kind of saw her at, like, her full power. And that's because, like, I'm not too worried about winning these runs. I'm just kind of worried, like, I'm trying to just, like, show off the units, basically. Like, if you want to see me, like, take her into another run, just, like, comment that down below. But we did kind of see her at her best. The only thing I would have wanted different would be, like, seeing her, like, get the full field of key spheres. But, like, that's not, like, the most specific situation. Like, here, maybe we could quickly run into, like, Merge Zamasu, kind of just throw really hard, and then get out of there, basically. Here, yeah, no, let's just run this really, really fast. Just because I do want to show her off just, like, a little bit, you know? Not too much, but just a little bit. Let's go pure hybrid. Let's just go physical. Oh, wait. I wanted to have that be a partial match. I hate that it resets to that so often. Also, God Goku is going to be, like, the biggest GOAT of all time with all these showcases, because, like, most of the super units, he runs 4 of the super units on his team specifically. So, like, that's kind of solid. Who else do I want to put here? Again, I'm just, like, throwing these guys all in here as just a, let's just see if we can get Pan to make the whole field of key spheres for herself, because I do just want to see that. I just want to see that, you know? Do I think I can survive this turn without an item? Maybe. What are we all at? We're, I don't know, like, obviously we need to get down a little bit on HP, so I'm gonna risk it right now, because, like, everyone's at, like, their best defensive possibility right now. Like, he's guarding, he has the dodge, Gohan has his guard active, the other guys have, like, I think they're 40% damage reduction going right now. So, like, this is their best defensive turn that these 3 specifically are gonna have. Outside of, like, until, like, God Goku and Gohan build up and keep all their conditions, you know? But I think, like, if we can take enough damage here, we can just pop 2 Yamas. Is it Yama? I'm blanking on how you pronounce the name. Oh, no. On the next turn, and then just be fine, you know? Like, oh, yeah, no, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, well, no, I was really hoping you could super attack God Goku. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's bad. That's some not good stuff right there. Gohan triple super. Come on, please. Even if he does triple super, I don't think he's living a super attack. There's just no way. See, and I'm someone who's like, the reason I'm not using Merge Zamasu for this is because I'm like, I think I'm in like the middle stage on how much I like or dislike this fight. Like, some people are like, no, this is like the worst fight ever introduced into any video game ever, and it makes me want to pee my pants. And then other people are like, man, you guys are just being big babies. There's nothing unfair about this. Like, it's fine. And like, my opinion on it is like, I don't really like it that much because it's the most, if you're not a slot 1 unit at all times unit ever, then you're just bad. Like, it isn't even like I think the way that Truth puts it is like, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, I know he probably talked about it a lot in like the hot takes videos because I'm sure that's all people talk about. I haven't watched them yet, but like, just the way people talk about these, the way I think I've heard him talk about these fights before is like, it's like the bad unit cleanser. Yeah, no, look at that. Look at that. We're not, okay. That's fine. I'll try it like just one more time really quick, I guess. And if not, then we're just gonna call it there, because it's a slightly specific situation. Like, I'm having to literally work for it right now, you know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and just grab a couple of these guys again. Just a couple of just like generically strong AGL units, you know what I mean? Why is she getting put into slot 7? Why? Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to risk it again, because if I use an item, we're just not gonna take any damage. Because the Goku and Vegeta, they'll go up to 90% damage reduction, and the God Gokus are guarding. They have type advantage here, so if we also add 50% damage reduction on top of that, they're just not gonna take any damage. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we didn't get the full 3 keys here, so he's taking still like the super type versus extreme type like damage kind of thing. But like, even then, like, we just kind of gotta risk it, you know? Like, if we can just not get supered, that'd be awesome. But yeah, like, my main issue with Merge Zamasu is like, he doesn't. I don't remember where I was left off because I got a little distracted by getting blown to smithereens. Like, basically, like, I don't really think he's quite like he just invalidates bad units. Like, you can't only take bad units into this. It's more of just like, if you're just not a slot 1 unit, then you're bad here. You know what I mean? Because like, his AoEs hit so hard, and like think about like Kaba. Kaba's a very powerful unit. Like, I've used him on my JP account, and even like not running him like with anything in him, he's at 55%. I've been able to get him up to like some really solid numbers, like over 1 million defense kind of stuff. With his guard, and like, But like getting him to that point is impossible in this fight because he just blows through him. Like any unit who gets like most of their defense on super, like which is a lot of the game, just can't survive against him, and it's just not a very fun thing. So I'm like, yeah, he's kind of fine, cause like if you're just a slot 1 team basically, then you're fine against him, you know? But that's only some of the game. Whereas like I think I'd be like a 10 out of 10 okay with it. It just requires a different set of units. If like there were other fights that came out with him where like that required like a longer fight where units actually had the chance to build up, you know what I mean? Whereas it just felt very annoying because like he was just immediate, like just overpower, blowing away all of your units who were slot 2 and 3 units essentially. So it's like, I don't know, but like whatever. But yeah, with all that being said, Pan again is good. She's good. Obviously she'd be a lot better at Link level 10. Like, with all her good links, like, powered up. I just wish she was on Kamehameha, so then, like, that would add so many, like, 200% to her, you know, kind of thing. But, like, I do just think, like, if she also just raised the defense for herself, like, if her passive, like, if her, well, how do I want to put this? If you just give her, like, her super attack just a little bit more, so, like, if she, like, raised defense for 1 turn, or greatly raised, and then also gave the 30% buff, I think that'd probably be, like, all I would want from her, but for now, it's, like, unless you just, like, pour key spheres into her, like, she's getting, like, 8, 9, 10. She's not tanking very well. Like, normals were messing her up from Gamma 1 and 2, even with her guard active. So, like, she just needs a little bit more, and then she can be, like, good enough, you know? With how much support she is, like, pumping into other units with her super attack effect and her passive. If she was just a little bit better defensively. And that's where, like, my main issue with a lot of these guys comes in, is, like, they aren't built equally. Their super attack effects and their categories determine everything, and some of them are Kaba, and some of them are physical Gohan, who we will get to. But yeah, with all that being said, I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye-bye.